Hey Cancer, welcome to your June 2025 quick read. Let's get into it. I'm going to do something different this time, guys. I'm going to do just 3 cards for your general because sometimes we don't need to reiterate the message 75 times. You know what I mean? So let's get into it. What does the zodiac sign Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising need to know about June 2025? What will my Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising experience in June? Ace of Cups in reverse. Sun, Moon, and Rising, what will my Cancer's experience in June? Spirit guides, make it abundantly clear for me. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, 7 of Wands, 9 of Cups, hidden by the 7 of Wands. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Give me a couple minutes to meditate on this, Cancer. All right, Cancer. So, after this little meditation. Okay, there's a couple things going on here, but I'll go with what I'm sensing first. With the Ace of Cups in reverse, we are either needing to focus on self-love or we are repressing emotions, right? But when I see it next to this 7 of Wands in reverse, it feels as though you are tired of trying. You are tired. You're a little overwhelmed, maybe emotionally spent. If you are dealing with situations or people that make you feel like what you give and the output and the effort and the everything, it's never enough. Every time you get over one hump, it's a new hump. Every time you overcome this obstacle, it's a new one. Every time you get one win with this relationship or person, there's a new one. And so you either some of you honestly have just decided to stop expressing yourself and stop kind of fighting. It's given very much give up with both of these cards in reverse. I'm not going to keep trying. I'm not going to keep talking. I'm tired and I want to stop. For others of you, though, you have more of a positive spin. Yes, this is hard. Yes, I'm emotionally spent. Yes, I'm stressed. But at the same time, I'm not going to let this take me out. I accept that I can't get everybody to agree with me. I accept that I can't, I'm not going to sit up here and deal with feeling, I guess, trapped emotionally. At all. Now, I don't know what solutions you come to. I don't necessarily see that in the cards, but I do feel like eventually you figure out a solution to that. For a lot of you, it's just simply this perspective shift, this mindset shift that gets you here. The 9 of Cups is the card of contentment. It is the card of wish come true. So even though you start off like this, repressing emotions and holding them down, or maybe feeling like you need to save them for yourself, through this kind of opposition, through this tough situation, you end up here. It's giving Cinderella story, and I love that for you. So emotional fulfillment towards the end of June is exactly what you'll be feeling. For a lot of you, though, I get this energy of you're in this situation. I don't want to be specific because I feel like this is going to vary. Because some of you may be in a relationship, for others you may not. But you're dealing with this person who their reactions to everything makes you feel like you can't say anything. Again, if you're single and say you're in a situationship, you may have tried every which way to get this person to be on the same page with you. It hasn't worked. So you turned into self-love. For others of you, it's that you have been trying to talk about something. You have been trying to fix something. You've been providing solutions. You've been fighting beside them. But for whatever reason, they just won't love you back, or they just won't reciprocate, or they keep having these reactions to a point where you start repressing your emotions. And again, focusing on yourself. But it's something about when you retreat that gets you exactly what you want. So I see this with a very clear scenario of you've been fighting tooth and nail to trying to get this result out of something or someone. And by the end of the month, you get it. Because it's something about when you retreat. You know how manifestation works. Soon as you don't want it anymore, soon as you say, you know what, never mind, all of a sudden you get your wishes come true. And that's very much what is given this month. If it doesn't, for others of you, it'll be split. There'll be a situation where you're dealing with this, and there'll be a completely separate situation where you're happy and content. But, you let me know in the comments how it goes. But I'm just feeling that energy of I was repressing, I got tired of fighting, but I ended up getting what I wanted anyway. And for somebody specific, I feel like this is a job too, like a career outcome that you're looking for. And it's something about when you stop, quote unquote, trying. Right? You keep trying to make them buy and trying to make them agree with you and trying to make them hang out with you. That as soon as you stop and you say, you know what, it's all good. I'm not going to, I don't want to quit, but I'm not going to waste too much of my energy on this. Okay? So let's get into your career and finances. Let's clarify that. What does Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising need to know about their June 2025 in their career and finances. What will happen for the zodiac sign Cancer in their career and finances? Ooh. Okay. Ring, financial commitments, long-term investment. Careers, you can have some sort of business partnership. You could work with someone. Fulfilling care. Tree, financial growth, coming to fruition. What did I say? Coming to fruition, which is coming true. Abundance. Your careers could be outdoor jobs. You could have a family business or be striving for stability. And the third card that came out is business contract. Documents, gift of money. Careers could be in writing, paperwork, staying put. And I'll keep that for now because I only want to get two, but I hate letting go of a good card. So what I'm getting off of these three cards, Cancer, is that you do get the opportunity that you've been looking for. If you've been looking for some sort of financial growth, if you've been looking for a contract to come through or be signed or an opportunity for somebody very specific, I'm picking up the energy of like a brand deal or like trying to work with a company or I don't know. There's something specific that you've been trying to go after. This month you finally get the contract, you finally get the call, and you're able to go in that direction. So again, a wish does come true. So maybe you don't even care about whatever's going on here. You finally get what you're trying to get and you like, I'm happy. But there's some abundance that definitely comes your way. Okay. But it is some sort of a commitment. Okay. Some sort of an investment of energy. For some of you, this is just representative of how much energy you've put into it already. So for example, if you have been working this job or if you've been working this brand or whatever the case may be, and you've been working towards this goal, you finally have that breakthrough in the month of June. Or you realize that you're close to it. Because I hate speaking indefinites because this will appear for so many different people. But you may not get the exact thing you want, but you get very close to it, right? For some of you, I just saw and heard very clearly that you end up moving for work. Or like moving for this opportunity or having to travel. So if you're like in some sort of relationship or commitment, that may change your dynamic a little bit because you realize, okay, boom, I have to, we have to move or we have to do this or that so that we can take on this opportunity. But you don't want to miss it because, okay, there's definitely some abundance coming in. Maybe you get some extra cash on your check. Something happens for you and that's great. For others of you, you start to really make your vision come to life. Right? You finally start investing in yourself because I feel like there's a talent that you're sitting on, Cancer, or an idea or something that you're sitting on. So this month you may finally put the financial investment into it to get it done because that's like the damn near the only thing you want to do. Okay. So there's some stability coming out in the month of June for you. I am happy for you, Cancer. I'm trying to see if I see anything else. Because I do think partnerships and collabs and family and all of that, something is very relevant about that. Okay. But look forward to some good things. Okay. So let's switch over to your love and relationships. What does Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising need to know about their love and relationships in the month of June? What will the zodiac sign Cancer experience in their love and relationships? Two more. Woo. Okay, that's not fair because so much came out. Give me a second. Ooh, child. Look at that. Ex-lover, memories, the past, old flame, nostalgic. Soulmate, twin flame, soul contracts, soul connection, past lives. Whoa, sorry y'all. Family, generations, children, ancestors and origin. And there are two things. Third party, interference, cheating, competition, mistress, fated meeting, meant to be, destiny, predetermined encounter. Okay. I'm going to keep these to the side for now. Maybe I'll put them up here so y'all can see them, or down here somewhere, child. I don't know. Just so y'all can see them, but I'm not going to keep them in the spread for the end. Okay, for somebody very specific, you are kind of in a soulmate family dynamic, okay? And I'm talking to multiple people here, so if it don't apply, let it fly. If you hear your situation, we'll talk about it. If not, it's fine, but I'm here. I know what I'm hearing. So family and soulmate, I think some of you are in a long-term connection. You know that you are with the person that you are meant to be with, and so that's really your main focus for the most part. I do think that there's a third party that does get involved in this relationship somehow this month, and this does not always mean cheating. This can mean exactly what it says here, interference. It can mean competition. So for a specific scenario that I'm picking up is that someone kind of gets in the way. So if you have a plan, or if there's a certain way that you typically move as a couple, this person, this situation kind of causes some some foolishness, some drama, or I don't even know what to call it. Like, it's like they just get in the way of what you guys are doing. So that may cause not necessarily even friction, but it may cause an issue this month. It kind of brings us back to what I was saying earlier. You've been trying to make this make sense. You've been trying to clear this up. You've been trying to fix it, but it's not happening, right? So this may be related to that, is that you're constantly, like, for instance, if your partner has a mother or father that constantly gets in your relationship, and you have to keep telling them, hey, like, you letting this person say this or do that, and that's getting in the way of our lives. This month, that may be another issue, but it ends up good for you. Okay? For some of you, it is directly cheating because an ex-lover shows up in a relationship. Okay? They show up. They start talking that good stuff. And for some of you, though, this isn't an actual show up. Because some of you, yes, your ex is coming back, but for others of you, they don't come back. They're brought up. So, for example, I'm picturing, say, your girlfriend or man, boyfriend, fiance, whomever it is, finds a picture album that you've been keeping from your ex. I mean, that is something that your ex gave you. That may cause a fight between you two. You see what I'm saying? Or maybe they see that they DM'd you, even though you didn't answer. This person is upset now because they're like, why are you talking to this person? Or why is that person not blocked? Something like that. So that may be something that comes up this morning. Somehow, some way, a third party gets involved in a relationship and it needs to be addressed. I don't necessarily, obviously there's no breakup on the table. I just think it's a little messy. For others of you, if you're single, there is this energy of like a ex comes back and you guys kind of hop back into that lovey-dovey, holding hands, family dynamic, generation dynamic, that you have my child, I love you thing. But I would be very, very careful, because as much as you may feel like this is, your person and you just let them so bad and I think there's more to it than you're aware of. So I wouldn't, and it doesn't always have to be them dealing with someone else. There can be something else going on. For others of you, though, there's a definitely emphasis on family this month, and emphasis on spending time with older people. So you may spend time with your grandparents, your grandmother, your mother. And it's a good time. I mean, it's just there's this emphasis on the word generations for me. So you may have something going on there where you're helping out an older person. Something specific I'm picking up is like someone's trying to pack. They're trying to pack, or they're trying to fix something. There's something going on there, and I feel like you chime in with them and help them get that done. Okay, Cancer? But that's all I'm saying for you in the month of June. Let me know what resonated, and let me know how you feel about it in the comments. Bye.